Intro music fades. Imagine a world, over 3,000 years ago, teetering on the brink. A world of glittering empires, mighty pharaohs, and bustling Bronze Age cities, suddenly facing an existential threat. Not from a rival kingdom, but from a shadowy, elusive force that swept across the Mediterranean like a tempest. These were the enigmatic, sea peoples. For centuries, their very existence was a puzzle, pieced together from fragmented inscriptions and ancient hieroglyphs. We know their name, sea peoples, from the breathless accounts of Egyptian scribes. But who were they? Were they a single, unified armada, or a chaotic confluence of desperate tribes fleeing, what? Some speak of drought, famine, or the collapse of their own homelands. Others whisper of a coordinated, predatory invasion, a naval blitzkrieg designed to plunder and destroy. Picture this. Fleets of warred warships, their sails billowing, appearing on the horizon, bringing with them a whirlwind of destruction. They weren't just raiders, they were a force of immense, terrifying power. Their attacks were swift, brutal, and devastating. They targeted the wealthiest, most established civilizations of the Late Bronze Age. The Hittite Empire, a superpower of Anatolia, fractured and vanished. Their cities lay in ruins, their once great civilization seemingly erased from the map. The Mycenaean civilization, the glorious world of the Trojan War legends, crumbled. Palaces burned, writing systems were lost, and a dark age descended upon Greece. Even the mighty new kingdom of Egypt, under the formidable pharaoh Ramesses III, barely survived. He fought them tooth and nail, his inscriptions boasting of their defeat, yet the empire was left deeply weakened. But did the sea peoples truly bring down these empires? That's where the story gets even more complex and, honestly, more fascinating. While their raids undoubtedly dealt crippling blows, it's unlikely they were the sole cause of collapse. Think of it like a perfect storm. These empires were already facing internal stresses, political instability, economic hardship, perhaps even climate change. The sea peoples were the lightning strike that ignited the tinder. Their motives remain a tantalizing mystery. Were they refugees seeking new lands, warriors looking for plunder, or perhaps a combination of both? The surviving records offer glimpses. Depictions of fighters with distinctive feathered helmets, carrying round shields and curved swords. They were masters of naval warfare, adept at both sea combat and siege tactics. The aftermath of their arrival was transformative. The old order was gone. New peoples emerged, like the Philistines in Canaan, whose name might even be a distant echo of the sea peoples themselves. A new era dawned, one marked by fragmentation, migration, and the slow, arduous rebuilding of civilization. The Bronze Age, with its grand empires and established trade routes, gave way to a more localized, perhaps even more resilient, Iron Age. The sea peoples remain a powerful reminder of how quickly established power can crumble, and how the currents of history can be shaped by forces we barely understand, emerging from the mists of time and the depths of the sea. They are the ultimate what if, the phantom invaders who reshaped the ancient world in ways we're still trying to fully comprehend. Outro music begins to fade in,